Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome to Inclement. Now, this is a 2D pixel art-based farming strategy game where you start out in 1832 in Northern Europe. I guess the game is named sort of for the environment and the weather that's there. But without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? February 2nd, 1832. You invest all of your life savings on a plot of land in a small house in Northern Europe. March 7th, 1832. You arrive on your new property and hope for a new life and success. I guess I've got all my stuff in this little frickin' bag here on my frickin' stick here. Walking slowly into the distance to this frickin' shabby little cabin in the woods. I guess this is going to be the basis of my operation for now. As I fade into the distance, I guess I am a ghost or something of that nature. Alright, so here we are. We only have like $500 to our name right now. We've got, I believe, 3 workers as well. Now, I have played this for a little bit, so I do kind of know how it works for the most part. But this game is like $2. It kind of has its issues, but for $2, I guess you can't expect that much. The font can be a little bit hard to read, all things considered, at times, but we're going to have to start making some money somehow on this freaking plot of land that we've got, which expands pretty far, I guess. Oh my god, do we own all this? I mean, I guess this wasn't too bad to spend our life savings on this, although we should have probably already had something going by now, but I guess we'll go ahead and clear out this forest area there, which is going to cost us $100 to do. Which I think we now have 35 wood now that that's the case. So we're going to go ahead and start up a field. So that's going to take one of our workers away. So we currently have 3. So we have 2 available at this point. Let's see. It's now month 11 of 1832. We have like less than a ton of grain available. So we could go ahead and sell that because we need some money at this point. So we can go ahead and sell that directly to Grain Inc., who I guess is like the main buyer of grain in the town, pretty much the only buyer, I guess, at this point. Everything else is just something different. So they have a couple different contracts, but these aren't really relevant for the moment, because let's see, contract A, you get 5 tons 2 times a year, which we're making nowhere near that. I believe each field gets you like 1 point something tons, depending on what buildings you have. You can get more. This one is like 10 tons 2 times a year, 18% cost, 25%, and then you have a quick sell if you have more, but you don't want to do a contract. So right now we're just going to be able to sell directly because we're not making enough. But let's go ahead and head back home. I'm trying to think, what other ways could I get some money right now? I think we could sell off our wood, but I'm probably going to need that. So we might just have to wait until the year is over and we'll sell what we make from the field. Either that or I might clear out another spot here. I think, let's see, if we clear out this forest area here, that's going to cost another $100 there. It gets us up to 66 wood and 29 stone. So our grain is now coming in as well. So that's going to get us up to a full 1, I believe. And we're going to be pretty much maxed out in terms of storage space. So because of that, I already know I'm going to need to, let's see, hold on. Let me go ahead and sell the stuff to Grain Inc. I've come again, asking to sell my wares, but now I'm going back home because I've done business. So let's see. We need to build, is it a granary if I'm not mistaken? That gives us plus, I think is that 3 or 2? See, this is what I was saying about the font. Sometimes it's kind of hard to read. I think that's 2. No, that's 3. That's 3. Okay, I can tell based on the cow house because I can obviously tell that one's 2. So if we do a granary, that gets us max grain plus 2 tons. So that'll get us up to 3 tons. And then I think there's also a grain dryer which increases it by 6, but it costs a lot more money. So we don't have enough money for that, but we do have enough for the granary, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that. It's part of the, it does kind of have like a quest system as well. Like it says, hire more workers, upgrade our main house, build a cellar, build a grain dryer, which we don't have enough money for any of that right now, so it's not really that big of a deal. But I think what I'm going to do is I think we're going to go ahead and clear out another forest area over here that's going to get us some more wood as well as some more stone, which I believe that's now 39 stone. And we're going to go ahead and make another field, so that's going to take up our second worker there. Now back to the main house. What I want to do I think we're going to start selling off our stone. I'm not really sure exactly how much I'll need for the time being. Now, of course, my goal is to really get a cattle shed, to be completely honest, because you get like, I think it's $250 per cow that you have. So if you have 2 cows, you get $500 a piece, or $500 total. So that kind of helps you make money during the year when the fields are growing. So you have 2.41 right now. So let's go ahead and take that to the market. All right, Grain Inc., I've come to sell you more wares. That gets us up to $891, which is not that much, but in the grand scheme of things, I guess anything helps. We could upgrade the granary again, which would get us, it would cost us $700, 40 wood, and 5 stone. That would get us up to a total of 8 grain in terms of storage. I think I'm still going to clear this field out and see. Let's see. That's going to cost us $100 there. That's going to get us at 97 wood. Now, I was saying building a cow house. We need a level 2 house first. I forgot about that. So in order to get a level 2 house, we're going to need $1,200, which we definitely don't have, 80 wood, and 20 stone, which I guess we do have for the most part, just not the money. Now, I think, okay, so we needed how much stone? I forgot just that quick. 30. So I can afford to sell 20 stone. Now I can sell stone in the marketplace here to the vendors. So I think, let's see, we can sell off profit of 350 per 4 units. All right, so we're gonna sell off down to about 35. That should be good. So that's gonna get us up to 2,500. Now we could probably sell off some of our wood too, but I'll probably keep it for now. We might clear something else off in the process too, but for now I'll keep it just in case I need it. So now it's pretty much the end of the year. The grain's coming in. We're harvesting the field. So things are looking pretty decent, all things considered. 2,541. Monthly expenses, 18. Monthly income, $25. So we're still in the green for now. I think it says that your first 2 or 3 workers, I believe, don't cost you anything. But anything after that, I think you have to pay like $200 a month for them. So it gets to be really expensive, to be honest. But I guess $250 a month isn't really that expensive in the grand scheme of things. That's actually pretty cheap in terms of having a worker on a field. So $250 is not enough to live on at all. I don't know how we're getting away with that. That's freaking highway robbery. But it's already been like freaking 4 years already. We don't have much to show for it. We have $2,500. I guess we did start with like 500, but we do have 2 fields and I guess a granary now. So I guess that's something. But now we can go ahead and upgrade. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's going to bring us down to 1277. But now we can do our, we should be able to do our cow house. We're going to need $2,500 for that. Never mind, I forgot about that part. Although we do have some grain to sell, but that's not going to get us up enough. So we'll go ahead and sell that. That's going to get us up to 1858. Alright, so let's see. How could we make a little bit more money in the time being? I really don't have a way. To be completely honest, I don't have a way. Because I think I'm going to need that stone to build, let's see, to build the cow house. I need 10 stones. We can afford to sell a couple units, but I don't know if that couple units is going to get us up to 2,500, is it? 1786, we're going to have to get rid of something. Although we do have some more grain coming in because it's pretty much the end of the year again. So, let's see. I'm going to head into town again. I guess we'll wait for the grain to be collected so we can do this all in one quick motion here. Alright, get rid of the grain. That gets us up to 2,355. Then we can sell off our stone. I don't need oil. Don't need any of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell. It gets up to 2,685. We'll go ahead and sell off. I may have sold too much. Was it 15 or 10? I think we needed. I think it was 10. Let's go ahead and build the cow house. $2,500 we needed. 50 wood. We don't have enough freaking wood. God dang it. I think it costs like $1,000 to buy like 10 units of wood, so we might as well kind of wait on that one. Either that or clear a field out. So I think we'll clear a forest out. I'm sorry. That gets us up to 64. Okay, so I think that should be enough. 50 wood, 10 stone. We're good. All right, let's go ahead and build it. That brings us down to $300. You have to wait before we can really do anything. I can't buy any cows right now because I believe they are $500, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they are. Let's see, I'm sorry, $1,500. I was surely mistaken when I said 500. But they do give you between $200 and $320 a month, so I guess it's worth it. That's a, a bullet you have to bite for a little bit, but it really pays off in the long run. You can buy horses as well. They're $1,000. They give you better crops, so I guess that I never really tried the horses, to be honest, but I guess I might do it at some point. So let's see. That's gonna be all of our grain coming in for the year. It's now 1837. We have $200 left to our name now. We're gonna need this grain to come in quickly before we freaking go bankrupt. There we go. That gets us up to 783. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sell off the stone because I know I'm probably gonna need it eventually, but I mean, hopefully won't need it for some time. We'll go ahead and sell off literally all that we have so I can get some freaking cows in here. I mean, that way, worst case scenario, I could always just buy some more because, I mean, the cows would be valuable enough. So we can now get 2 cows because we've got $3,100. And the cow shed has now been built. So we'll go ahead and buy 2 cows. That's 2 cattle. We do have room for 1 more horse, but of course, we don't have enough money for that right now. So 545, let's go back home. I think it's time we took a trip back home. In our main house now, let's see our wealth, 525. The cattle are getting us 520, so it looks like one's getting us like 300 and the other one's getting us 220. So kind of sucks that both didn't get us 300, but I guess it's just kind of the luck of the draw there. So up to 1337. So see, the cows are already starting to pay off. I think we made a pretty good investment 6 years in. I guess I can't say that we've made anything any bad moves so far until I freaking overexert myself at some point, because that's bound to happen. That always happens at some point in every game that I play. 2,843. Now, I'm thinking I want to keep this a little bit organized so that I don't have all this stuff like jumbled up. I think I'm going to keep the fields off to this side. We've got a good bit that we can go further this way, so I don't necessarily think we're running out of room just yet. And we can definitely afford to make another field because we haven't maxed out our storage yet. And plus we could upgrade our granary as well or build a new building in the process too. So let's see, we'll go ahead and head into town and we'll go ahead and sell off our grain. That gets us up to $5,200, making some good money now, all things considered. Let's go ahead and make this a field. So that's going to take up our 3rd worker. So now we're kind of out of workers. We could afford to hire some, but now it's not really the time. We could only get 1 more though, unless we build we can build housing somewhere else. Or we could upgrade the main house, which I think that's going to cost a lot, though. $20,000, which we are nowhere near. 40 stone and 200 wood. My goodness, that's a lot to do. Definitely am not near that. 53 wood, 19 stone. So we start. I guess we kind of have like collectors that go off and get stuff. So every month or so we get a certain amount, and I guess we can increase that if we build like, I think it's a sawmill. Is it a saw? Build a saw, faster resource production. So that would be 60 wood, 40 stone, $20,000 as well. But we'd have to have 7 workers, which we don't have, and we can't really. We can't really get. But then again, if we built the housing, then we could. The housing would be 60 wood, 15 stone, and $2,000. Now we're up to like 8,000 now. But I kind of want to work on our overall field production. I think I want to get. Well, I guess I can't do anything else now. I'm gonna have to hire some more workers before I can really do anything else. I guess I want to go ahead and instead we'll build a. There's a thing here. I think it's the grain dryer. That's gonna get max grain up to plus 6 tons, so that'll put us up at 10, and then the value is gonna increase as well. Now we don't have enough wood for that right now, so that's the only thing. And I think let's see, we could build another granary, but that's really just gonna increase the overall capacity. I don't know if never mind. That's not gonna help me at all. It's not gonna help me at all. So 67. I guess we could go into town and buy some wood. Or we could. I don't know if we're gonna be able to wait that long. 12,000. We'll head into town and get some wood. I mean, I might as well buy 10 wood. That's gonna cost me 1,000. So we'll go ahead and buy. We'll get up to like 98. That should be good. And now to make the trip back home to our lovely farm, lovely estate here. Now let's see. I was trying to build the grain dryer. So now we should have enough. 80 wood, 15 stone, $1,700. Alright, so that's going to increase our grain value and our storage. So we'll go ahead and put that there. Grain dryer has now been built. So now we have 3.61 units, tons of grain. We gotta head back into town and sell that again. There we go, 10,982. I didn't get to see how much that increased our value by, but now our value is 309. I think it might have been like 300 or 302 before. So we got some more grain being collected. 1.3, 1.4, 2, and that should get us up to about 3.5. I think it was last time, if I'm not mistaken. 3.3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, there we go. 3.6. We'll go ahead and sell that directly. So we're down to 28 wood, 29 wood, 23 stone. It's now 1840, so it's been 8 years. So now 13,964. I'm thinking we might go ahead and get the housing going now. So that way I can get some more fields going as well. So let's see. If I was to do this, I could buy another. I could actually build another cow shed as well and get some more cattle. But then again, actually, wait a minute. Hold on. The cow house. Does the main house affect that at all? Because I was trying to see upgrade. Max. No, I guess it doesn't. Max fields plus 2. I guess it just affects the fields, not the cow sheds or anything like that. So right now we have a maximum of, I think. Hold on. How many do we have? I think we have a maximum of 4, if I'm not mistaken. So the next one would be our last one that we could do at the moment. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and put up, or I'm going to upgrade the cow house. That's going to be, wait, no, we have to have 5 workers for that too. So I'm going to have to build the housing first before I do that. Okay, they're forcing me to do it. Plus, I think it wants me to do that. Make a contract with Grain Inc. Build a windmill. How much does it cost me to build a windmill? Probably a lot more than I really have at this point. I'll go ahead and clear this out, though. The windmill is, let's see, windmill requires 5 workers, $10,000, 250 wood, 150 stone. Good lord. That's a lot. It does increase grain value like 3 times over, but I don't have 5 workers yet. So, yeah, let's go ahead and build the housing. 60 wood, 15 stone, $2,000. Alright, so that's going to get us up to 9 workers available. Now, I said, let's see, what I need for the cow house? 5 workers. So if we get 2 more, I think we could afford to still have the 2 without going into the red. Because we're making $594, it seems, a month, apparently. $520. If we were to get 2 workers, I think they cost $250 a piece. So we still have like $20 there. And then, of course, we could get 2 more cows, so that will put us right back where we need to be. So I think we're going to go ahead and go into town and see if we can find ourselves some eager workers. Let's see, we got the workers hall here. So we got $250, between $250 and $350 a month, $1,000 to hire. So more cow herds, more builders. More builders, I didn't know that was a thing. And better crops. So let's see. We'll go ahead and hire 1 and a 2. There we go. 18,000, 17,000. Ooh, we're actually losing money now. Not what I was hoping to see at all. Let's see. We'll go ahead and sell our grain. That gets us up to 19,000 again. And let me go back home and see how things are looking here. Alright, so wealth. Looks like we're losing about $60 a month because they both... See, how come the cows couldn't do like that? Like, how come the cows couldn't both be 300 or something? Like, why? Why'd they do this to me? But I guess we'll go ahead and upgrade. We don't have enough money now to do that. Frick, I forgot about that. It would cost us $10,000. I mean, we're getting 6 grain now, which is weird, because we only have 3 fields. Did the workers? I guess the workers have increased it by that much now. So maybe that's the trade-off there for now. Now that we have more workers, I guess we get a better harvest from the fields that we have. I think it did mention that. Yeah, I guess this is better crops. So yeah, okay. I guess this makes sense now. So we'll go ahead and sell the grain. That gets us back up to 19,000. I still want my freaking cows. I still want my cows. But I'm going to have to wait a long time for them, I guess, at this point. Unless I build just a second one, which would be a lot cheaper, wouldn't it? I think, well, not really. It'd take up space, which I know is going to become a sort of valuable thing at some point. I did not mean to do that. I almost upgraded that accidentally. Let's head back to the main town, our main area here, and we'll sell off. We're up to $312. Can we not? Oh, yeah, so we currently have a maximum of 4 tons we can sell per year, so now it might be time for us to get a contract. All things considered, I don't know if we really 10 ton, 5 ton carriage, 10% April and October. We could quick sell for half the price, but then it still says 312, so not exactly, that's not really half price. Oh, yes it is. Oh, yes it is. 312. Well, we only had like 2 tons anyway, so it'll only been like $600. So, we'll go ahead and sell it not exactly sure how I feel about this, because we're not going to make enough for the contract, but I don't know if it really matters, to be honest. I guess we'll just go ahead and do contract A. Alright, so we'll go ahead and sign up for that. Now that means that they're going to collect in October now. So, 17,677. Can I get out of the contract? Okay, I was about to say, can I do that? We'll go ahead and sell. I guess I can't sell anything. Can I not? Can I not sell any? Okay, there we go. So we sold some 18,675. We're up to 22 wood now. I think I might go back and clear out a field so we can get some more wood rather than buying some, because I mean it's like $100 to clear a field. I guess we'll go ahead and just actually keep this contract around for now. We'll go ahead and go back home though. Let's see. I want to see what I can clear off. So they're collecting now. There they go. There he goes. Please make sure that our goods get there safely. Why the frick does that horse have red eyes? That thing is terrifying. Anyway, let's go ahead and clear this out. Alright, so that's going to get us up to 51 wood. I guess we'll go ahead and clear out some of these on the other side with the... Wait, what the frick? Did he go both ways? There's one that went that way, and I guess one that went the other way. I guess I shouldn't be that concerned about it. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Alright, and then we'll get... That gets us up to 76. Go ahead and clear this out as well. That brings us down to $17,751. But now I should be able to upgrade my cow shed, so therefore I will do said things. So that's going to cost us 10,000 there. Alright, so now it's now much larger, and we can go ahead and get us 2 more cows, and we can start making some serious money again, rather than just making money from grain. So we'll go ahead and get some 2 more cows. Alright, actually we could get 3 if we so desire, which I think I'm going to do. There we go. So we're going to max out on cattle, so now that should put us back in the green pretty well, actually. So we'll start making some decent money again. Let's go ahead and head back home and see how much we're making. Wealth-wise, $758 in terms of total income. So we could still probably afford to hire like 2 more workers right now if we really wanted to, but I don't really think we need to be honest. Now we could cut out for another field. I think there are a couple things. For 5 workers, it unlocked, I think, the house upgrade too. Yeah, but we need $20,000 and 200 wood. I think the windmill needed... I forgot how much all this stuff needs. Windmill needs... Hold on. I think the windmills are going to be our next thing. Windmill needs level 2 houses, 7 workers. Or was that the saw that I just looked at? Which one was that? Cow house, the cellar. Also increases grain value, which I could do that too. There's another shed that... I really would like the saw too. We still need 7 workers. So we could hire 2 more, and we could do that in 60 and 40, which we currently don't have, but it wants me to build the windmill, to be honest. What does say? The cellar, windmill, and housing. We just built housing. I don't really think we need any more housing, to be completely honest. So I'd say more so focus on the windmill. So just gotta actually wait on the wood and the stone for that, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to buy that much. 10, we need like 120 units, so that'd be $12,000 there just to buy stone or just to buy wood. Well, just to buy stone, actually, no, it'd be 12,000, I think. So definitely not gonna be able to do that right now. But the contracts are working out pretty well, I think. Combined with the cattle and everything, I think things are looking pretty good. Minus resource production, but outside of that, everything's good. But I'm going to end it here, guys, and I will see you in the next one.